So, I was scrolling on YouTube last night trying to find a good video to watch when I came across an interesting game trailer posted by World Up Studios. Now, for those who don't know, I believe the people behind World Up Studios also developed Pixel Piece, and, well, we all know how that game turned out. This by no means the game will be bad, it's just that any game you have made in the past also reflects on any games you make in the future. If you do enjoy, be sure to like and subscribe, it helps out way more than you can think. Anyways, let's get straight into this trailer. So we have the trailer here, I will leave the link to it in the description if you want to go check it out for yourself. I'm going to give it a little thumbs up and we will start playing it. I don't know if this music's copyrighted or not, I don't think so. I'll turn it down just a little bit though. Okay, so this is like a little bit of running gameplay, I guess. As you can see, it is definitely Sword Art Online inspired. They've admitted it as well on the Discord that it's inspired by Sword Art Online, which is very, very obvious. So there's one of the skills just used there. It's most likely going to be a bandit beater, I can't lie. That's probably what a lot of the stuff we get nowadays is just going to be bandit beaters. A little bit of showcase of the inventory. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Okay, we are now hitting World Zero and yeah, I mean, now that I'm looking at it, it's not as obvious, but it is extremely similar. As you can see, the dodge thing is a different key, but the icon looks very, very similar. And even just like the health bar and like the XP and stuff. I mean, the health bar is a bit different, but like the XP being down there and stuff, it all just looks very, very similar. So I have a feeling they probably got some inspiration from World Zero. Seeing as I guess World Zero is also a dungeon crawler, so it's probably very similar to SAO as a whole anyway. One second. Okay, this definitely could be stretching it a little bit, but if you put them like side by side, don't you think they look very similar? Obviously, there's no windmill in Sword Fantasy, but it goes from like grass to like the desert area, and then there's the ocean past it as well, like the beach, I guess it is. There's obviously not this bit in Sword Burst 3, but I just think they look very similar. I'd say the UI looks more closer to World Zero than that does look to Sword Burst 3, but I do think they definitely take inspiration from different games, which is definitely not a bad thing. So there's a little tutorial. Are these quests, or is this how you get like the... Guess that might be how you get like the classes and the swords and stuff when you first start. The thing is, are the NPCs you fight going to fight back? Because in a lot of games they usually don't because they're lazy, but we'll have to find out. So this is obviously one of the dungeons, maybe one of the floor bosses. So you've got a timer in the dungeon, so you've got like maybe 15 minutes to get it done. And it tells you how many enemies you've got left as well. Oh, that was a nice dash. What was that? Let me go back a little bit. This thing, that was sick. I don't know what that was, but that was awesome. Bit interesting actually. Why he's got a shield on his back but he's not using it. Is that just for like display? If you got a shield on, is like a bit of armor, we get an extra bit of defense. There is a sturdiness bar as well, which I think, as you can see then, it stuns you when it gets to 100%. Which I think that's pretty unique. So we've got World Fantasy, or Sword Fantasy, I don't know how to say it. Yeah, Sword Fantasy. The world of sword fantasy stands on the brink of chaos, but there is hope. With your courage and determination, you can face the challenges and surpass all limits. Forge your path, gather allies, and become the legendary swordsman who will bring peace and light to this realm. So the game is currently in pre-alpha, I believe. However, I think this game releases in like 9 days. At the minute it's the 21st of November. This game says it's releasing on the 30th of November. Releasing on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation as well. So no mobile support, but I believe they are adding that a little bit later on. Yeah, I'll also leave a link to Discord in the description as well in case you want to go check out any sneaks and stuff in there. I'm not going to hype it up too much because I know that is how a lot of games do end up dying. They get too overhyped. And then, you know, you got too much expectations for it. However, I think this game definitely looks like it could be fun. But it's probably not going to be like one of the big games to release this year. Like especially because there's obviously Varsity is technically meant to release in December, probably not going to, but yeah, it's probably not going to be competing with the likes of that. However, it could just be a fun game to hop into. If it's better than Swordburst 3, then it's probably a decent game, you know, a decent game for SAO fans to hop into and play. Yeah, he's got his sword here, he's got a shield there, but his icon looks like he's dual wielding. I would maybe change that potentially to match like what sword you're using. So if you're using a great sword, make it a great sword. If you're using dual wield, make it dual wield. If you're using like a rapier, make it a rapier. And also he's got a shield on his back, but he's not using it. So maybe if you, I don't know, M2, you start blocking or something. I don't know, because at the minute the shield's kind of just there for looks. My guess is it would give you defense, but obviously I haven't played the game, so I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this game. Are you going to give it a try? I know I definitely will. Whether or not I'm going to probably be sticking with it, who knows. I'll see what it's like when it releases. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I shall see you later.